Yeah, if I can improve on that and really be there to fight for the podium, I think that's the step I would like to take.
Who are you?
Yeah, Luke. My real name is Luciano. A lot of people don't know that. I think you never really know when you step up to the level, yeah, will I be successful in the World Tour, will I not?
It's been a good year for you. First year at World Tour level. Are you looking back on the season? Do you have time to look back?
Yeah, I mean, I haven't really reflected too much on the season, but for sure I can't complain. It's been really nice, and I've enjoyed my time with the team, and I think I've had a pretty smooth transition. And yeah, most of all, I think I've really enjoyed it and had some good rides here and there, and been consistently at a good level. So I'm happy with it.
Yeah, you have been consistent if you look at results throughout the 2024 season, and I guess part of it's avoiding injury, avoiding illness along the way.
Yeah, I think a lot of it's avoiding injuries, avoiding illness, but also, yeah, consistently doing the small things right. You know, if you consistently do the small things and trying to put it together, then it helps the whole season for sure. But yeah, I mean, I was lucky enough. Of course, you have to be a bit lucky with avoiding injuries and avoiding sickness.
Yeah.
But yeah, lucky enough, it's been so far so good.
And I was looking at the results in Canada there, in Quebec, you're 11th. Maybe people don't even notice that because everybody's watching what Tadej's doing, if you messed up the sprint or something. But there you are, 11th place in a race with a lot of big names.
Yeah, I think it's races like that where I see myself, I just miss a little bit. You know, I do everything right, but in the end, I just didn't really have the legs to go in the sprint with the guys like Matthews and whatnot. So that's kind of where I look to next season to try to really improve. If I can, this year I could be thereabouts and always be 10th in a sprint like that, a hard race. You know, I would say that's a race that suits me quite well in the future. And next year, yeah, if I can improve on that and really be there to fight for the podium, I think that's the step I would like to take ideally.
You want to convert more of those placings to victories, I assume.
Yeah,
Every
for sure.
rider, and especially Luke, has this idea of winning.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure. I mean, if I can convert that to wins, then I think I'd be in good shape. So I would like to convert kind of always being there or thereabouts to fighting for the win at least and being on the podium, and yeah, ideally wins.
What type of rider are you?
Yeah, I think that's what I kind of figured out a bit this year and still am figuring out. But I think, yeah, like you said, a race like Quebec is something that suits me, you know, maybe not a pure bunch sprint like we have here in China, but for sure when I can get involved in these, I also will. But I think I'll be more of the, yeah, punchy or harder days. We'll see with the classics. I'll probably do more of the classics next year, and then we'll see from there kind of what really suits me. But I think it's more something like Quebec or San Remo in the future.
How would you describe 2024, and were there some things that surprised you that you learned along the way?
Yeah, I think it's, I mean, now you see a lot of young guys performing right away, so the step is big, of course, but then already being able to be kind of thereabouts at the level is really nice. To already be kind of fighting for good results is motivating, you know, and it helps throughout the winter training, because you never know when you come from under 23s. Last winter, you don't know, yeah, will I be competitive, will I not, you don't know. And I think also just, yeah, how smooth it's gone of a transition into the team, and how good they've been with me as a young guy and giving me opportunity, and all of that has been good. So I definitely learned a lot, and hopefully can use it next year as well.
Regrets?
I actually wouldn't say I have a lot of regrets. I mean, for sure I've made mistakes here and there, but I think that's bike racing. You know, you mess up a sprint or you do this wrong or you do that wrong. Yeah, for sure I had a few things, but in the end I wouldn't say I had anything massive that I would say, oh, I really wish I could redo it. So
who's been looking after you, rider-wise? Have you made some friends in the team that you thought, well, this guy's, I can learn a lot from him?
Yeah, I think I've had a lot of guys. I mean, there's a lot of big names in the team, a lot of guys with a lot of experience, so everyone I would say has helped quite a bit. I'd say one guy I learned from a lot is Julian. I roomed with him in the Giro 3 weeks, and just, yeah, the class of rider he is and how nice he is with the young guys and how much he helped me. I think there was, through my first Grand Tour, was really nice of him, but in the end, everybody in the team has been super helpful.
Going into your first World Tour season, you must have had some doubts, but was there a moment where you thought, hey, I can do this, I think I can make out a career as a pro cyclist?
Yeah, I think you never really know, you know, when you step up to the level, yeah, will I be successful in the World Tour, will I not? And I think already maybe by halfway through the year, I said, yeah, I think I'll be able to maintain the level or have a career for quite a while in the sport, which is also nice, you know, to know that you can fight at that level, especially as a rider who wants to do sprints and win races. I think you need to continue to be successful to continue your career, you know, even from when you're quite young. I think if you go 4 or 5 years without it, it's hard to get that feeling back of how to win races. So hopefully, yeah, can continue for a while.
Tell me something about yourself. Tell me anything.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I don't know. Any fun facts? I'm trying to think of something something off the hook, but I don't know if I have anything too off the hook that nobody knows.
What do your friends call you?
Yeah, Luke. My real name is Luciano. A lot of people don't know that. I'm actually of Italian roots. I go by Luke, but my real name is Luciano. So
Luciano.
Luciano, yeah. So very Italian name. Not
Luciano
super Italian.
Lamperti.
I don't speak the language or anything, but very Italian name.
What do you plan to do in the next few months? This race in China is the end of it for you.
Yeah. This in China is the end, and then I'll go back to California for off-season and have some time back home and enjoy some time with friends and family, and be back home most of off-season.
In California?
In California, yeah.
And then when does it all start again?
Start again we have camps in December, and then we'll start racing again in January. So not confirmed where as of yet, but start again somewhere in January.
2025 goals, Luciano?
Yeah, I think we'll see. Get some wins in the end.
Perfect.